So today on Roblox Fisch News, we have the Tides of Gold event, and we will be covering the limited time quests, the new rods, the new skins, and much more, okay? But if you want to see another Roblox Fisch News video, then make sure we hit 500 likes on this video. So the first thing in this update is the new limited time quests. Now, these limited time quests are discovered at the Moosewood Island from Mr. Dr. Glimmerfin. Now, if you talk to Mr. Dr. Glimmerfin, you're going to get a quest which says, retrieve 4 different algae for me. And now these 4 algae are the ancient algae, where you'll find in the pool which spawns near the ocean. And then you'll find the Mushgrove algae as the second algae will actually spawn near the Mushgrove swamp. You've also got the Snowcap algae, which will spawn near the Snowcap Island, of course. It's pretty obvious, right? And for the 4th and final algae, you've got the Forsaken algae. Now, when you do find an algae, it will appear on your screen where that algae is. At the top, by the way. But be careful, you guys only have a 1 in 1 chance, or maybe a 2 in 2 chance of actually getting it, as other players in the server can actually steal that from you and end up taking it, which leaves you with nothing. So make sure you're being selfish, boys, and get in a VIP server. Once you acquire these 4 algae, you're going to want to bring it back to Mr. Dr. Glimmerflams, whatever his name is, and then he's going to give you a reward. Now, these rewards are the Dr. Glimmerflams boat. I'm saying his name wrong every time, and I don't even care. You're also going to get the firework rod, which is a nice new fishing rod that, who would not want a fishing rod? Like, you got to upgrade the collection somehow, right? You're also going to get a new bobber, which is called the Glimmer Bobber. And who don't love a new bobber? And of course, a title called the Glimmerfim... Said it wrong again. Pupil. Okay? And that title will be held in the title section, of course. And if you don't already know, the firework rod, you literally have to have it so that you can acquire the firework mutation, okay? So you basically need to complete this quest to actually get that mutation. Also in this update came golden tide pools. Now these pools would contain a limited bestiary. And you can find these pools around the ocean, literally anywhere. And as I said, it's for 1 limited bestiary called the Golden Tide Bestiary. You just got to get lucky with finding the Golden Tide pool. It could be in any random server. There's no, set chance of spawning it. You just gotta find it somewhere, okay? And you'll actually see on the screen where it says Golden Tide, it will appear saying Golden Tide Pool. And upon collecting every single fish from that limited bestiary, you will be awarded with a new title called the Tidal Master. So you will be a Tidal Master. Who would not want to be that? There is also a secret fish within those 5 fish that you can catch, which is a whale. And this one, I think, is the hardest one to catch. Because judging by Noah's little paragraph here that he wrote, he said, good luck catching that whale. So that makes me think that is obviously the hardest fish to catch. Now we also have the new Exalted Relic. Now this relic is found in the Keeper's Secret within Mushroom Grove Swamp. Now this is the new area. So to actually find this new area, you're going to want to head on over to Mushroom Grove Swamp. And then inside the walls over here, boys, you're going to want to go deep into Mushroom Grove Swamp and see this little wall in the door. Walk inside of here, you'll be greeted with an elevator. Now you're going to want to interact, obviously. Now here is the Exalted Relic. You guys will need a Hexed Enchant for the first one. You'll also need a Crystallized Enchant Relic, a Greedy Enchant Relic, a Translucent Enchant Relic, an Atlantan Enchant Relic as well, Fossilized and Mosaic. So that is 7 different enchant relics that you will need to actually acquire the Exalted Relic. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the way to get the Exalted One rod as well. Don't quote me on that one, though. The rod of the Exalted One, I think it is. So talking about new rods, this leads me on to the next rod that you can actually acquire in this new update. Now, this rod is the Auric rod. Now, recently, Roblox Fisch just added a new, hourly rewards thing where there are a bunch of treasure chests. And during this event, you will get these treasure chests, right? And if you open one, you can randomly get the chance of hatching, well, not hatching, but acquiring an auric rod, which is what you want, obviously. That is the main reward. You can also get totems and credits, etc. But the main thing you want is the rod. I would also like to mention that in this update, bring a new secret rarity. There are also 5 new permanent fish called the treble bass, the exalted relic, the long pike, mustard, and a banana. Now, ask me why mustard and a banana is in Roblox Fish. I ain't got a clue, boys. Just go with the flow. We also have a new enchantment that came to this update called the Herculean. Now, the Herculean enchant adds a 25k max kg, and it is very useful for rods that have a limited weight capacity. But honestly, I do not like the enchant that adds weight. I can't lie. I'd much have a lot of other different enchants, not that one. The 2 new limited skins are also the Depth Growler and the Heaven Savior. So you guys are going to want to get that as soon as possible because they are limited and will be going off. So get them right now. So this new update brung a Sea Pegasus pack, which you can actually buy for 899 Robux. Now, looking at the store right now, it seems like they are really, really changing, bro. Like, they used to be just this. Now look at everything. They even got plushies. But in this Sea Pegasus pack, you will receive a Wavecrest Lantern, a Dreadspire Bobber, and a Sea Pegasus boat. Now, that boat does look pretty sick. But for 899 Robux, would I buy it Insight? No, I really wouldn't. But that's all down to you, of course, guys. There are also some new bobbers which are actually in the shop. We've got the Fire Fin, the Firework Rocket, the Gold Koi, which looks pretty cool. Or you can buy all 3 for 199 Robux, which they make it sound like a really, really good deal. But at the end of the day, guys, it's just a bobber, okay? And Noah also announced to us that some most critical bugs were fixed. But every time I actually try joining my VIP server, I get greeted with this stupid data conversion. Now, this seems pretty critical to me, right? I literally can't get out of here. I can't join my VIP. Nothing. Maybe. I don't know if the same is for you guys, but I am struggling from this right now, okay? We also have some new buffs for this new update, which I, of course, have to share with you guys. It's only fair if I share every single thing that they've added today. Now, the balance changes that they've added is the albino mutation sell price at the Ash has been buffed from 1.3 to 1.5. So that is a 0.2% buff. Oh, hell yeah, we love to see that. Now, Ash is at Roslet Bay, but I'm not sure why it's only at Ash, but what a random buff. I mean, I've got to test it out, right? Do I even have any albino things? Oh, I do. I have plenty. All right, let's see if it's really worth it now. Oh, look. Algae has spawned near Mushgrove. You know, you may as well collect it on the way, show you guys what an algae looks like and all. Perfect. You see, it is quite far away. It's over here, but it will always tell you where it actually is. And only one of one is available. You see what I mean? Oh, look at this guy trying to get it. Yo, bro. This jet ski's just too fast. And we sit and wait patiently now. I've got something. Is that it? No, it's not. Disappointment. But you guys get the idea of how to get that. So we're currently at Roslet Bay. Let's see if we can find Ash. And there it is, Mr. Ash or Mrs. Ash. So if we pull out our albino, let me see how much this sells for. Oh, 41. Okay, let's pull out a good one. What about a big albino enchant relic? 6k. Why on earth did I do that? Well, anyways, you get my point. This has been buffed just a little bit. And also another balance change which has been made is the Noir or the Noir. I don't know how to say it. But that enchant has been buffed from 10% to 50%. So that is a 40% increase. Now that is insane. And the Noir enchant is actually fixed because apparently it wasn't fixed before. But it now gives correctly a 10% chance to actually fish up an albino fish. Or albino / darkened mutations rather than the 1.1 that you'd normally get, okay? So it's all fixed now. We're all happy.